Before we get started, make sure to turn on post notification and subscribe to the channel. Real reasons why Daniel Bryan became WWE Champion. WWE shocked the world before Survivor Series by having Daniel Bryan defeat AJ Styles to become the WWE Champion, turning heel in the process and setting up a dream match with the Beast Brock Lesnar at the same time. It was something that nobody saw coming, with the title match not even being advertised between the two, but it's a decision that has got the entire wrestling world talking, and that's exactly what WWE wants, especially right before a major pay-per-view event. Daniel Bryan has always been considered a top star and has now finally returned to the top, where he was last all the way back at WrestleMania 30. But what are the real reasons for WWE doing the seemingly random switch? Number 5. Setting up a dream match. The last time Daniel Bryan was WWE Champion, he was set for a lengthy run with the title until he encountered Brock Lesnar, when he was originally set to be the man who was taken to Suplex City in the dominating squash match that John Cena ended up being on the receiving end of. Ever since then, fans and Bryan himself have been wanting to see the technical style of the American Dragon clash with the hard-hitting style of Lesnar, and WWE was given perhaps its last ever opportunity to make that happen, with the realistic chance to grant the WWE Universe the chance to see what should be an amazing match. The company decided to take it and give Bryan his shot with the title once again. Number 4. To freshen things up. Another one of the main reasons that WWE opted to put the title on Bryan was simply to freshen things up. AJ Styles had been WWE Champion for over a year, an incredibly long reign in this modern era, and the truth was that it was time for a change. Not only does this make the product fresher, it creates brand new storylines and feuds, especially with Bryan now working as a heel, as it means he can wrestle competitive matches and feuds against babyface talent he otherwise wouldn't have faced. Not only does it help Bryan and the show in general, it really helps AJ Styles. Giving him time to rest after carrying the show for over a year isn't a bad thing, especially at his age, and freshening things up every now and then is always a great idea. Number 3. Keep him on top. Even though Daniel Bryan has been treated like a major star since his WrestleMania 33 return, being heavily featured on Smackdown Live and at pay-per-views, the harsh truth is that the WWE Universe hasn't cared about him as much as WWE thought they would. Bryan was one of the most over wrestlers in history prior to his retirement and was on a Stone Cold level of popular, but after fans had accepted he was done, that same response from the fans didn't exist. He might have got a huge push when he first returned, but WWE's booking of Bryan has been questionable and the fans started to cool on him. Talents such as AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy have been finding themselves getting bigger reactions, and in order to keep Bryan as a top star, it was a smart move by WWE to turn him heel, a role where he excels. Number 2. Making SmackDown unpredictable. Ever since WWE announced that Smackdown Live would be moving to the Fox network, it has been clear the company would need to make some major changes to the Blue brand in order for it to be seen as a big deal for when that transition happens. While Bryan being the WWE champion himself might not tick everyone's boxes, having the show be unpredictable is something that will help WWE, as the old saying of anything can happen in WWE feels like it means something again. If the company can keep making shocking moments like this, then it will help, as fans will need to tune in, as there will be a feeling of not wanting to miss out on anything, and that is why WWE is having major title changes take place on the show. Number 1. Becky Lynch's injury. While it really is the perfect comeback story for Daniel Bryan, going from a man who will never wrestle again to be back at the very top of the wrestling mountain, the reality is that WWE was forced into a corner when it came to Survivor Series. With Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey set to main event the pay-per-view, everything was thrown into question when it was revealed that Lynch wouldn't be able to compete at the pay-per-view. A huge shock to everyone, including higher-ups within the company. Apparently, the backstage of SmackDown Live was chaos dealing with the news, and Vince McMahon had to attend. Even though he was originally not going to be backstage, WWE needed a new plan and saw the potential in another dream match between Bryan and Brock Lesnar, which will make plenty of headlines, which is what the company wants.